And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, there are several factors at play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles, but that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters, but in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, if they hope to get back into this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll run. It's McLaughlin. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 3rd down and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Hill going to go in motion right. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From the red zone now, Cousins. Caught on the right side by Adams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Now Cousins. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Carl Lawson able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they'll bring out Anders Carlson now to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So we've reached, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together. Touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They go play action. Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
In motion, Hill. Off of play action, Darnold. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Play action. It's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now Darnold. A really nice catch there by Johnson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Darnold from the red zone now. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. In motion, Hill. A carry from McLaughlin. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. McLaughlin for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.